And we're back for part 2. In this section, I'm going to cover how this responds to sending and receiving data, how the robot responds to stimulus, and I'm going to go over the code. The code is being displayed on the screen here. I'm going to slowly go through it. Meanwhile, I'm going to plug in the device so that it has power and can react to the stimulus. On the right hand side we have a flowchart which will be very useful for navigating the code since the code is 500 lines long. I'm going to switch over to serial monitor so we can see how it's detecting. There it goes. And I'm going to have it react to a bit of movement there. Continuing the scroll. Much of this code is redundant. There are things printing to a display on the OLED and to the serial monitor. Periodically it does shut off. It does reach the 500 milliamp threshold, and due to that I've had to attach a second battery to the front. However, I'm unable to do that when it's plugged into the computer so I can read the serial monitor. And that is the end of the code. I'm going to unplug the device and go through the algorithm itself. So it starts with a void setup begin. It initializes everything that it needs to, pin modes and all. And then it starts the loop. The loop goes through a gyro correction, and it's in a while true loop. The motor line track test is the thing that initiates the movement, the function that initiates the movement. If there's an obstacle detected, it does have a code written to both avoid it and get back on track. We continue to follow the flowchart all the way up to the top here. We have a print sensor val, lets you know what the sensor values are for the analog reading on the bottom. Sensor data, so it's printed, moves forward, stops motors, and then it can enter the first room. It's set up to enter 3 rooms from a base point. It will go forward, turn left into the first room, turn around, and perform a function called pan LED tilt, and that will move the LED and the laser both 180, and once they hit 180 both, then it will exit. If there's movement detected during that time, it will cease movement, go into delay, and then continue to check for movement. If there's no movement, then it will reinitiate the pan tilt as part of the recursive code. Once that is all done, it will exit the room. It will perform that step for rooms 2 and 3, and then it will return to its home base.